I would like to continue my series Dating Venus in particular zodiac signs. Today we have Dating Venus in Virgo. Let me tell you, I feel very competent to talk about Venus in Virgo as I have one, but we really have to be very clear and very honest when it comes to Venus in Virgo, because Venus in Virgo is in its detriment, and that's why people who have this placement of Venus in their birth chart, they are constantly trying to figure out love matters with their head, okay? And this is where the problems start, and this is the reason why they sometimes really, got into trouble, right? Because if we are really trying to figure out our love life with our head, it is almost impossible to use our analytical, rational mind in love life, right? So this is first thing really you should know about Venus in Virgo, that these people, they really will not get carried away just by love feelings, and I really believe that you really cannot expect some sudden sudden crush from Venus in Virgo, unless this Venus has some other aspects which will really color her Venus in Virgo. So if we have someone who has Venus in Virgo but in a hard contact with Neptune, as I do for instance, then yes, these people are prone to sudden crushes. But this is really just general video for collective. So really Venus in Virgo is typically not too prone to some sudden crush, to really be that loveful, right? Which is really typical for some other zodiac signs. Venus in Virgo really takes her time to even fall in love or consider potential person to be their mate, okay? And this is annoying, right? Because who has time in this century? But the thing is that if you really want to be successful in dating Venus in Virgo, you really should know that it is not a good idea to rush Venus in Virgo into relationship, okay? Because you will not be successful, and Venus in Virgo will actually run away, and she will even find you to be disrespectful, okay? Well, with this position, there are really some important things you really should know. Some people, if they have Venus in Virgo, they really prefer to stay single or alone even for years. And it is because they really have very high standards, and they are really famous for their list of what they expect their ideal mate to be. And these standards are often so high that it is impossible for one human being to live up to it, okay? But overall, if you really want to date one, you should know that you should definitely be on time, okay? Because Virgo sign is actually very polite sign, and they really follow rules of dating in their life. So they really expect their date to be on time. They really like to have things pre-planned and organized. So really good idea is to let them know what are you up to, or what your date will look like, because this thing, if they really know what it is about to happen on a date, is something which brings them security, like overall security. They definitely need to see that they can rely on you, okay? That you will keep your promise, okay? Because this Virgo is really sign which really needs that security. They really need someone to whom they can rely and of course trust. Okay, well, it is not a good idea sometimes to try to be intimate with Venus in Virgo very early or too early. Okay, as I have mentioned earlier, this sign really follow rules of dating, and they would actually think of you that you are being rude, even rude, because they really like that slow progress and slowly developing and building something, because Venus in Virgo really likes to build something. So really you have to be patient with this Virgo, okay, because they are trying to figure you out. They are really trying to figure you out if you are worth their investment. I know this really doesn't sound romantic, but Venus in Virgo as Venus in Capricorn, they really take love as something they really want to invest their time, their energy, or their money at the end. So if Venus in Virgo communicates with you, it is definitely a good sign that they are interested. Okay, now how not to screw it, right? So as I have told you, be organized, be on time, and be polite, but good thing about Venus in Virgo is that these people, once they are committed, they are actually very committed. So Venus in Virgo and Venus in Scorpio are very different, but what they have in common is that both signs can be really committed once they are in a relationship, okay? But obviously Venus in Virgo would not really appreciate style how Venus in Scorpio approaches them, because it would be like too much to handle for Venus in Scorpio. But they appear, and they actually really are very shy people. Okay, Venus in Virgo people are shy, even though they appear a little bit aloof and distant. This can also be a case, but I believe that once or if you are really after something long term, Venus in Virgo is actually a good choice, because these people, they will really stick with you until the bitter end. These people, as they are very analytical in love, they really can handle a lot of difficulties in a relationship, and they don't give up easily, because they know how much they have already invested in a relationship, in a person, and they really don't want to throw it away just because they have just had fight with a lover. Okay, so this is definitely a good thing. And I believe that in their core they are very fair, because there is something very fair with Venus in Virgo. That's why sometimes these people appear even innocent. And Venus in Virgo people, they don't age. They really seem to be younger than is their actual age. So I know that I have this Venus, so I actually like it. But if you really want long-term commitment, if you want someone who will stick with you and who will not cheat on you unless they have some difficult placements in their birth chart, you should go for Venus in Virgo. They really don't like very loud environments. They really like a relationship to be more of a service, that I will support you and you will support me, and we can share something similar. Even this Venus in Virgo is great in working with their mate or spouse, because they really can mix these two things together. And if you are with someone who has Venus in Virgo, you can definitely expect a lot of little things from them, and this is how they show actually their interest into you. But my number one would be that they really invest in you, whatever it might be for you, okay? Because you know, some other signs that they can really just, you know, chit chat with you and have these, you know, meaningless messages. But this is not Venus in Virgo style, okay? So once Venus in Virgo really communicates with you, it means something, okay? Okay guys, so I'm gonna sign off. In case you have any questions about Venus in Virgo or whatever, about synastry and relationship astrology, I'm with you. If you want me, I can prepare for you any type of chart. I'm specialized in relationship astrology, so if you want to have your date or, you know, partner or your crush checked by me, or how compatible you are together, in case you will be together, I'm here for you. I can definitely help you. Check my website horoscopesandreadings.com, and see you next week. Bye bye.